Hey everyone, Liam Magpie here, and today I've got something else Jurassic World related, and this is the Jurassic World Dominion Raw Strikers Iguanodon, and this looks really cool. It's finally out in Smiths and it retails for $14.99. So these ones have actually gone down a little bit in price, which is really good. This one is a very simple but very detailed figure, and I'm very happy that we've got this another herbivore to add to my collection, and I'm actually in my Jurassic World room now, so what a better place to do my review than in here. Sorry if it's a little bit echoey, but yeah, let's get on with the review. So the packaging is overall the same as it's been since the Dominion packaging's been out, and obviously it shows you that it's got sound effects, and on the back of the packaging it shows you a really cool picture in action, and it's compatible with the Jurassic World Facts app. So I always show you the scan code so you can pause away and scan away. And then here is some of the other available figures from the line. These two I've already done a review on, so they're really cool figures, so please check out them on my channel. The Cena, I've already got quite a lot. It's actually my favourite dinosaur, so I bought quite a lot. And even though I really love the colours of this one, I'm not going to go out and get it, just because I've got loads of them. And yeah, but it does look absolutely beautiful. I love the colours. And yeah, there isn't much more I can say, but this is out in the UK now in Smiths, and for £15. It's a really nice price, and I'm glad that they've gone a little bit cheaper with these. Even though the bigger figures, they usually retail for about £20. But without further ado, I'm going to get this really cool figure out of the packaging. So everyone, I've got the Iguanodon out of the packaging, and my overall thoughts on it is it's a very nice looking figure. It's got quite a lot of details in sculpt-wise, but quite simplistic in colour-wise, but it's very natural, and I really like the natural feel to it. With this like sandy cream colour, and then we've got a different type of burnished green colour, cream colour on the top in striped colours, and then we've got this variant of different brown, like a faded brown, what ombres a little bit into the body. The face has quite a lot of details on it, and the legs do, so I'll show you the face up close. Even though the face hasn't got like tons of colours, they've really worked a lot on sculpt details with like folds in the side of the mouth, and then some really nice indivots and around the nose, and the beak has just got some nice little bits of detail as well. Some nice crease detailing at the top of the head, and just simple black eyes. Sometimes I like that, where they just add like simple black eyes, because that's kind of what I feel like it would have looked like millions of years ago. And yeah, it just got quite a lot of details and nice little like little textures on the skin here, some crease and folds in the neck, and some creases in the neck here, and the colours just look really natural. Very desert-y vibes I get from this dinosaur, and it's nice that we've got another species. Mattel's doing really well for getting different species out since this new movie. And yeah, obviously its leg looks like it's real wobbly, but it isn't. It's just because of the new feature they've added, which I'll show you that in a sec. But these are the stripes on its back as well. Very simplistic, but very effective at the same time. And I just really love the coloured scheme. It's just nice and simple. Sometimes I like vibrant colours, and sometimes I like natural colours, especially depending on what type of species it is. I really like the sculpt on the feet as well. As you can see here, it looks really nice, with some freckling throughout the skin. Some nice little bits of added like scale detailing down the sides here, and some crease and wrinkle details at the bottom of the feet, and the feet look really nicely done. On this figure, because it is a bit like plain in colour, I've always said this, sometimes it bothers me and sometimes it doesn't. On this one, it doesn't fully bother me because it is very natural coloured. But they could have actually just added, let me just try and focus this in. They could have actually added, for some reason it won't let me focus it in. They could have just, I'll carry on talking. They could have just, oh there you go. They could have just added some bits of brown in it, like this brown could have just been added like on the nose, could have just been added on the feet. I've noticed that with the way they've chose to do this different action feature, that they've stopped painting some feet. They've never always done it anyway, but they've started doing it a little bit less, which to be fair is a little bit lazy in that part. But I think because they're throwing out a load of new different species, they might not have like the money, but still, it still looks really nice, and I think it's an unusual sculpt on the foot. So, because sometimes some of them kind of all look the same, but these ones actually look different. A lot of details in the actual arms itself and a bit of muscle definition as well. Some real nice scale detailing, rib detailing here. And then some really nice details in the top thigh there. I really like these little bits of scale detailing, and then we've got some obvious, like some crease folds and some nice scale marks there, and some creases around the bum area, shall we say. And then underneath the belly, we've got these speakers here, and just some bits of foliage under the belly. There's the Jurassic World symbol. You have to actually assemble the tail, and you have to unclick it from the bottom of the packaging as well. But yeah, really, really cool. Like, you hear noise in the background, my dogs are actually playing. But overall, just such a stunning figure. Now, articulation wise, as you can see, I'm going to put it down here. You can move the head that far up. Let's see if I can focus it in. My camera is not my camera is playing today. Right, I'll bring it up closer. It might be better to focus it in that way. There you go. So you can move the head that far up, that far down, side to side. I like that little bit of sculpting around the face here, like this, like cheek. It's like a cheek pocket, shall we say. Looks really nice, but you can really move the head loads and loads of different ways. It's got a really good swivel joint, so that's really good for some good posability. And it'll be very good to get a few of these to make heads for photography, which I'm going to do. I think I'm going to buy about 3 or 4 of them. But I always get scared to buy more, because then I'm scared that they'll come out of another colour. But yeah, on the back of the head as well, I've just realised it's got some nice wrinkle detailing with some fading of the brown going up to the top of the head, which goes down to the back as well. But yeah, really good articulation on the head. You can move the legs that far forward, that far back. They could go all the way around, and they can come out like that, which we've known that for, well, since the beginning of these figures all overall anyway. But yeah, lots of details in the actual legs itself. Oh, sorry for the noise in the background as well. And then we have a swivel in the tail. You can't move the tail side to side. That's a new thing what they've come out with. I'm not really 100% keen on moving just the tail side to side, but what I do like is if it blends really well, you can get it to look like it is moved to different areas, so it doesn't look too bad. Crease marks kind of line up with other crease marks, wrinkles. Like as you can see here, like crease marks line up with other crease marks, so it doesn't look too bad, but I prefer to move the tail side to side. And yeah, so that's the articulation on the front legs, on the head, and then we can move the legs like that. It's got a horrible clicking sound. I don't really like that, to be honest. And I don't know why it does that, but it has. That doesn't sound very good. First impressions of that, don't like it at all. But to be fair, it just kind of stay in one spot anyway. You wanted to make it look like it was like walking. It doesn't look too bad for play purposes. And then if you press down like this, we're going to hear the sounds. So that sounds really cool. And then it does it. So it does a sound as you press down and a sound as it lifts up. And as you can see, it does like a headbutt in action. That sounds really cool. That actually does sound really cool. It sounds really clear. And quite loud. And then here is the scan code here, so you can pause away and scan away. There you go. So pause away and scan away. And yeah, that's it for this review. It's a very cool figure. It's simplistic, but still got quite a lot of detail. And it's nice to see another species from Mattel. They always just keep coming back with some really good figures. Some things they've gone a bit like, no, they couldn't have, just should have done something else instead of maybe like a repaint. But overall, they've done really, really well. And some of these big sets, I don't like how they're bringing out LA with 3 big figures, what we've already just got. And now we have to buy them all again. Sometimes I do like to buy them anyway, so, you know, like a repeat. But I can't argue with it because I really want LA, so I'm going to have to go for it. And I know what'll happen, I'll buy LA and then they'll come out with another one where she'll come out with like a single pack or something like that. But it don't matter, I'm going to go and buy it just because I like to buy some repeats anyway, and I really, really want the new Ellie figure. But that's for a different review. And yeah, so I am done with this review. I really love this figure. If I was to do my overall thoughts, is colours 10 out of 10, even though they're simplistic. Sculpts 10 out of 10. Articulation 10 out of 10. And action, featuring sounds, both 10 out of 10. So definitely worth adding to your Jurassic World collection. And it's out in Smiths now. And these bigger figures have gone down a little bit more in price. Used to be £20, now they've gone down to £15, which is a lot better. And please like and subscribe to my channel for more toy related stuff and more toy episodes. And follow me on my Instagram, which is Liam_Magpie, as I do a lot of Jurassic World content on there, such as Jurassic World photography, Jurassic World upcoming reviews for my channel, Dino stuff overall, and I always do like pictures of what Mattel might be leaking, Mattel might be coming out with in the future. And I also do a big mixed range of toys on my channel. I don't just do Jurassic World toys, it's just that at the moment Jurassic World toys are the only toys what are really catching my eye. But I do a mixed range of toys on my channel. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye guys!